Once upon a time, in a faraway land, a young prince lived in a shining castle. Although he had everything his heart desired, the prince was spoiled, selfish, and unkind. But then, one winter's night, an old beggar woman came to the castle and offered him a single rose in return for shelter from the bitter cold. Repulsed by her haggard appearance, the prince sneered at the gift and turned the old woman away. But she warned him not to be deceived by appearances, for beauty was found within. And when he dismissed her again, the old woman's ugliness melted away to reveal a beautiful enchantress. The prince tried to apologize, but it was too late, for she had seen that there was no love in his heart. And as punishment, she transformed him into a hideous beast and placed a powerful spell on the castle and all who lived there. Ashamed of his monstrous form, the beast concealed himself inside his castle, with a magic mirror as his only window to the outside world. The rose she had offered was truly an enchanted rose, which will bloom until his 21st year. If he could learn to love another, and earn her love in return by the time the last petal fell, then the spell would be broken. If not, he would be doomed to remain a beast for all time. As the years passed, he fell into despair and lost all hope, for who could ever learn to love a beast?
Not me, dude. I couldn't.
Dude,
Couldn't be
that
me.
lady was tripping, bro.
She was. That kid was like 11.
Yeah.
No, it's like
She's like, you're too selfish.
I don't want your rose. Psh, go down the street. You'll find a shelter
Stranger
over there.
danger.
Yeah.
Stranger danger.
I don't know you. No, you trust me. You want this rose. Listen, for the second time, I don't want the rose. Please.
I don't take candy from strangers.
Yeah.
Where are my
Mother
servants?
help.
They should be answering the door, not me. What the heck?
Yeah, that was
Wait.
pretty wild.
You're punishing me? I didn't even do any. I'm a child. I'm innocent.
Where are my parents? Where are the parents?
No, Mrs. Potts' kid. What the heck, dude? For all eternity, I gotta be a cup because of this dude? Because of you?
Did he have Chip the cub? Did he have some sort of deformity because he was chipped, or did that happen while he was a cup? And then when he turns back into a human, he's like, "Oh, I'm missing a finger."
Oh my gosh, that'd be horrible. Well, anyways, if you are confused and don't know where that quote came from, or that monologue, that is from Beauty and the Beast, 1989.
No, liar. 1991.
91.
Yes.
I thought it was 89.
No, 89
No.
was
That's
Little Mermaid.
That's right. Little Mermaid. That's great.
Oh, that also goes
Yay.
to Emma, my friend Emma. Happy
Uh-huh.
birthday, girl. It was your birthday yesterday.
Happy birthday,
Happy
Emma.
birthday.
Happy birthday.
Emma.
Happy birthday. Awesome. Jonas, I'm glad that you're in the chat. Let's go ahead and welcome back to yet another episode of Bump That, episode 176. I think.
Question mark?
I think it's 176. If you don't know who we are, we've got Brian somewhere on the screen.
Bonjour. Bonjour. Bonjour.
I always go back to like the one YouTube spoof of
What's
that.
good?
But anyway,
What's good?
that's good.
It was good.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah, get out the street. We've got KT somewhere on the screen.
There goes the baker with his tray, like always. The same old crap and rolls to sound.
And I'm Ileana, your host. And we are siblings who have a love for all things nerdy, movies, video games, TV shows, all things of that sort, and decided to talk about it here on the internet with all of you people. And here you are listening. So welcome. We've got quite a show for you guys tonight, as always. Lots of news. I feel like the past couple weeks it was like, there's a little bit here and there, not really a whole bunch. No, we've got news now. So buckle in, okay? Strap yourselves in. Hit that subscribe button if you're on YouTube, okay?
Smash
If you're
it.
watching on YouTube, smash it because you're about to be roller coastered around some news. If you're watching through Twitch, definitely leave a follow so you know whenever we're going live again every Wednesday. Yeah, hit it right now. Do it. Go for it.
You done? You done? You
Good
done?
job.
You did it?
Good job.
Good.
You did it. All right. So let's go ahead and jump into the news. Actually, a lot of people were very excited about this piece of news. John Lithgow has revealed that he will play Dumbledore in the. Did you meant to say HBO?
Yeah, HBO. Sorry.
HBO Harry Potter TV series. Lithgow has recently seen a Oscar nomination film.
Was seen
Conclave.
in the Oscar nominated
Was seen.
film.
Pardon. Was seen in Conclave. That makes so much sense for him. I feel like
Harry Potter, did you throw your name into the Goblet of Fire?
He's so
pretty
versatile.
much what he sounds like. Yeah, it'd be like that.
He's a very versatile actor.
Voldemort
is.
thinks he can actually win.
This kid, that's
Wow.
what we have to keep her around for. She's so good. She's so good at doing that.
Oh yay!
I'm
Let's
just
go.
thinking about Lithgow because he has he's won Grammys for doing like children's albums, you know, for singing.
See Spot Run.
Yeah.
See-
Oh my gosh! Stop. I love those Spot books. Those are so good.
See Spot cross the street. Look out, Spot. Look out.
Oh no, Spot! Spot! No!
Wait,
Spot!
Katie, you're doing a good you're gonna be like, Sirius, what are you doing to Harry? Leave him alone.
Sirius! What are you doing to Harry? You're putting him in danger! Without my supervision!
Yeah, that's my question. Is he an English actor or an American actor?
No, he's
No,
American.
he's American.
That's what I thought. That's what I
But
thought.
He's
has a very
he's
poignant
talented.
voice.
Good for him. Good for him. I don't see anybody so far. I have not seen anybody who's disappointed in this news. Also, if you're disappointed by that, it's HBO. Just calm down. It's gonna be okay. So I think that's great. He will definitely certainly look the part. He's getting older though. I noticed
We all
Like-
are. Get off it.
he's getting older. Wow. Yeah. But like I said, I have not seen many disappointed people in this, so that's great. Let's move on to our next news segment, saying Kathleen Kennedy retiring from Lucasfilms at the end of 2025. Now, if you don't know who Kathleen Kennedy is, she joined Lucasfilms back in 2012 after George Lucas sold the studio, including Star Wars and Indiana Jones media to Disney.
Yeah, so Kathleen Kennedy, she's been producing films for like the past 50 years. A lot of Spielberg's biggest hits, she produced them. E.T., Jurassic Park, all those.
So we're a fan of Kathleen.
No.
So
However-
we were
However,
we
yeah.
were a fan
Right.
of Kathleen.
Exactly, that's
She's
what I was
done
gonna
some
say.
good work, but when she became the head of Lucasfilm, it kind of went downhill from there.
Kathleen, what are you doing?
Got
Some
Just
explaining to
touching
do.
Just touching the Star Wars franchise again. Kathleen, hands
off.
off. Keep your hands to yourself, Kathleen. Oh, you know what? I think I'm going to go for Indiana Jones too. Kathleen?
So nerds everywhere rejoice because Kathleen, who is arguably ruined Star Wars for many people, is gone. And as you know, if you've seen the memes, the South Park memes that
Yeah, I was
she made
just gonna
South Park
say it. It is so good.
gay, you know. Yeah. No,
Into the what did they call it? The they had a whole special on it. Oh my
South
gosh.
Park is so messed up. What a messed up show that is.
just put somebody
It's like where they
make
switch
it gay
universes.
and make it lame. That's the kind of the
Yeah.
whole thing.
Anyway, it'll hit me
Yeah,
later while
anyways.
I'm sleeping.
Yeah.
Well, anyways,
That's called.
so her tenure included overseeing the sequel trilogy as well as Disney streaming era, The Mandalorian, which, don't get me wrong, I really like The Mandalorian. Book of Boba Fett, also liked that. Andor, didn't watch it. Ahsoka, bored. Skeleton Crew, and more. So now that she's gone, or will be, okay? Now that she will be gone, where does this leave Star Wars? Where does this lead the franchise? Into the future. Where does it lead us?
I
Far,
think
far away?
I think they should abandon the Empire versus Rebels. They need to just do something else. There's a whole galaxy, right? So come up with other stories, find other protagonists, and get away from the freaking desert of Tatooine.
Well,
No more Tatooine!
They have the whole extended universe of books that isn't canon,
Right.
but there's a ton of stories from the past 40 odd years of Star Wars that is ready to just be mined. And I mean, there's other filmmakers that are still looking at doing their own respective trilogies, so we'll see what any of these guys are going to have.
I am so not a Star Wars girl. I am just not.
My lanyard for school is Star Wars.
I wish.
Well, you're supposed to
I
be
was,
because all the characters are all girls now. They're all chicks.
Rey, Ahsoka.
Oh no, the line is put in a black chick and make her gay. That's what it is.
Oh my gosh, that's from South Park?
That's from South Park.
They're so bad.
Because
So bad.
Kathleen Kennedy takes over Cartman's body via his dreams. And so he becomes Kathleen Kennedy, and that's his go-to line. Put in a black chick and make her gay. Like, for everything.
Oh my gosh. That's
because
jacked up.
that's
But
what everybody
anyways,
wants.
He's ordering food at a restaurant. He's like, I'm sorry, I ordered this with a black chick and make her gay. And they're like, I don't understand. He said, a black chick and make her gay.
Do it now.
You ordered a sandwich. And then he just loses his mind. It's such a good,
Wow.
It's such a crazy episode.
So, time will tell. 2026 will probably look a little bit different compared to what we've been getting recently for Disney Plus regarding Star Wars, Indiana Jones, that whole thing. So time will tell, and Bump That will be there when we get some more news of whoever is taking over, the projects to come out.
I wonder if it's gonna be
you know what,
Dave Filoni. He's already been one of the big guys.
I wonder if they'll slow down. Like, she was pumping out so much content and like really pushing for it. I wonder if they'll slow down to see if they can like salvage the franchise in a way. Not that it's destroyed, but I think the fan base is like not there anymore as much. That's just my opinion.
Well, it's like what they did with the Marvel universe. Everybody's like,
exactly. Yes,
who cares?
exactly.
A new Captain America. Ooh,
Yeah.
okay.
And actually, I'm seeing that movie this weekend, so I'll let everybody know how it goes if I don't fall asleep. I'm not excited to go see it. I'll be completely honest. Just because I've been so out of the loop with Marvel recently.
Yeah, but
that I'm kinda like,
it's got Dad Harrison Ford in it.
that would probably be the one aspect that I'm like, yeah, I'm rooting for this part. Oh, here's Chris Evans again.
No, it's not even Chris. What are you talking about? It's
Oh, it's the
Anthony
other
Mackie.
Yeah, it's that guy. I forgot.
Tony.
We're in a new. That's how far removed I am from Marvel that I'm still thinking it's Chris Evans as Captain America. I have not
That was
seen.
in
I never saw
2019.
Endgame. I never saw Infinity War, so I don't even know. I literally never saw them. No, I never did.
Wait a minute, you've never
Um,
seen those films? Those are like the biggest films of all time, bro.
Never saw them. I saw clips, and like if it was on TV or something, I watched here and there, but I've never sat down and seen the entire movie straight through because I don't care. I don't like superhero movies really. I can't even say like DC because I'm kind of bored of those too. So I don't know. I like superhero TV shows, maybe. Like the animated ones. I feel like that's what I like my time
You know
spent
what?
with.
At the end of the day, animated superhero shows, up top, up top.
Yes,
I don't know
I
what it
agree.
is. I don't know what it
They
is.
they somehow, because it's like a comic book. It's going back to their original strengths. Okay, that's what they originated as, and that's what made them work. And then they became adopted into TV and movie, and it's kind of like, yeah,
In,
it's good,
Invincible
but
is not perfect. I mean, that show's still going. There's 2 episodes left of this season, but it just
I still haven't watched
works.
this season. But I
It just
love when
works.
Invincible called themselves out when Mark is at like the Comic-Con or whatever, and they're talking about the different frames that they like have
Oh,
taken to draw, or
yeah,
that made me laugh so
yeah, good
hard.
stuff.
But that's the whole thing. I loved Batman Beyond animated TV show, Batman the animated series, Justice League, Young Justice, all of those shows, Teen Titans, whatever it is, Invincible. And then I'm just like, live action superheroes. Man, I bet I would even like X-Men 97, which I've not watched
You
before.
would.
But just with my already knowing that I like animated superhero things better, I would probably enjoy it better than
Yeah.
going to watch. I don't even know the name of this Captain America movie. What's the name of it?
Brave New World is what it's called.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I started watching the new Spider-Man cartoon with your boys the other day. They were like fixated on it.
Yeah.
And I like the art style of that one too.
That's the other thing. They can get creative with the art style. And it also, like, maybe this is the other thing with the superhero movies that's been happening recently. They're so convoluted. Like, all of the, especially Marvel. Marvel is really bad about this, where they're taking this whole timeline thing and like the Loki TV show. Oh my gosh. It's just like, this hurts my brain. My brain
Pandaverse.
is literally throbbing. The what?
Pandaverse. That's what it is for South Park.
Oh my gosh.
Like
So
pandering.
I'm like, yeah,
So.
that makes sense. I'm just so exhausted watching it and having to think what's going on that I don't even know if I can comfortably watch the third Spider-Verse movie because of the timeline thing. I don't even know if I'm going to enjoy it because
but that has
now
nothing to
it's
do
getting
with
on that edge.
That's its own thing. That's not.
It's getting
not-
on the edge of
that's not
convolutedness,
MCU, though.
I hope they don't look at the playbook of MCU and try to copy that, though. You know what I mean?
Spider-Verse
Well,
is going to be its
it's
own
not
thing.
happening anyway. So.
I hope not. But speaking of DC, Marvel, and stuff like that, confirmed Robert Pattinson will not be the DCU version of Batman. Okay, so he's done. Matt Reeves' version of Batman will have his own universe. So that has also come out. Brian, do you have more intel on that one?
Yeah, so like the TV show The Penguin, The Batman, that's its own universe. That's with Bobby Pattinson as the Batman. So with the new Superman film coming out, that's the start of the new rebooted DCU put on by James Gunn. So
We can only pray that it's good.
Yeah, so the new DCU will have its own Batman. However, that version, obviously, it'll probably be a lot different than the Bob Pattinson version. Probably more lighthearted, not as dark and gritty sort of deal. Yeah.
I'll be hopeful for it, but we've been let down before. So
Yes, we have.
We've been let down before. So only time will tell. We will definitely get a glimpse if this Superman movie does well or bombs. I think that will be a good omen to see how the rest of the franchise will go. If this movie does well, I think we can assume that the rest will do well.
Have
this
you
one
seen
bombs and it sucks, we can assume the other ones are going to bomb and going to suck.
Have you seen the memes for the Superman poster?
No.
No.
Look those up because they are gorgeous. Like so
No.
bad.
I want
like
it
you
to be
had
good.
you had the Christopher Reeves poster from way back when. You had the oh my gosh, his name just escaped me.
Brandon Routh.
Hottie McHottie. Who?
Henry?
Henry Cavill. Yeah, that played
What, something like
Superman.
this?
But not even that. Like just comparing the two Supermans and how they're like flying in. You have like this majestic, godlike, beautiful man flying in, and then you have the one that's not even that. It's the one where his eyes, like the camera is right here, and his eyes are like, because that's part of the. Yes, that is in the trailer. That
What's
is
wrong
in the
with that?
trailer.
I don't get it. People
Because
have been
if you
hating on
compare
that.
it with the other pictures, the other posters, it is awful. Yes, look at it. Look at that.
I don't understand. What is the problem?
Look at his eyes.
What's wrong with his eyes?
They look like they're going in different directions.
Leave him alone.
No, they don't.
They do.
You
Yes,
guys
they
are
do.
looking just to complain about anything.
Leave him alone.
Listen, I
He's
didn't make that.
beautiful.
I didn't make that. Why
In
is it so
fact,
strange looking?
I did find out he's going to be the tallest Superman. That kid is 6'7".
Golly.
David Corn
and yet they get a picture like that. That's a behemoth of a man. They're like, let's give him the most picture ever.
You guys are mean. I think it's fine.
And I bet he's
It's-
really
Who's
he's
you
really,
guys?
really handsome.
That's just Katie.
You guys are a
He's
little
really,
much.
really handsome, and they're just like, let's make him look so like Boy Scoutish, really, for real.
What? That's good. I
real.
like it. It doesn't
Yeah,
look bad to me.
Mm-mm.
Yeah, that's good.
Compared to the other, yeah, look at that. But
That
that's
looks
also like a
great.
Michael Jackson, like.
No, that's fine.
His little curly Q.
Look, I don't know if this movie's going to do well. I really hope it does. The past few Superman films haven't been like, what they need to be.
He looks
This
like
movie
he
needs
wants to ask your mother if you can take me out for a date.
The movie needs to make like $1 billion.
Excuse me, ma'am. You're
I
looking
don't-
mighty beautiful today. I was just wondering if I could take your daughter out on a date. Don't worry, I'll have her back by 9.
Back by 9, and I promise we'll keep our cell phones on, text, check out our location anytime.
Yeah, absolutely.
In fact, would you like
Man-
to join us? Just join us.
Gosh. He looks very handsome. I'm excited to see him play the role. Katie's being a butt face.
Oh my god! I'm just talking about the poster.
Ow!
I'm
Poster's
just talking
fine.
about the poster.
Something happened. I don't know what I did. I either like smashed my head on something in my sleep or I like punched my face somehow. But I've got this bruise like right here. Where is it? Where'd it go? It's like on my cheekbone somewhere. And I was like, ow. But anyways. And there's not even a bruise.
Wait,
There's
can
nothing
you do that
there.
ow again?
What?
Can you say ow again?
Ow.
Yeah,
All right.
that was a good one.
Anyways, moving on. So, we were talking about streaming services and whatnot about Disney Plus, but moving on to Amazon, MGM Studios has gained full control of the James Bond 007 franchise away from its longtime producer Michael G. Wilson and Barbara
Broccoli.
Streisand.
Broccoli.
Now who's the jerk? Now who's the jerk?
What's wrong?
Barbara Broccoli. I wish I had that last name. I love broccoli. That'd be awesome. That's great. Barbara Broccoli.
You can see Ileana's brain ticking when she read that. Is that
Barbara
really-
Broccoli has like produced like the last 6 or 7 James Bond films.
Oh wait, Brian, deep cut, Brian, deep cut, deep cut. Excuse me, are you the Broccoli family?
You and I are literally the only ones that know where that's from.
No, but we're the Barkley family.
What is that
We're the
from?
Rathbones. Who are you?
Uh oh.
We're the only
was that
ones
from?
that know. It's if you
Where's that
know,
from?
you know.
If you know,
What's
you
it
know.
from?
It's a Christian show that we were the only two knuckleheads that listens to.
You know
Wow.
they're not doing CDs anymore, and people are
Yeah, I
like,
heard
"That's
that.
an outrage!"
Yeah.
But it's like, when was the last
Yeah.
time you bought a CD
Yeah.
of that?
Um,
I don't know why that's funny. Oh.
You know that quote lives rent free in my head. I just think about it all the time.
are you the
What's that?
broccoli family?
Are you the broccoli? Because it's the way he says, "Excuse me, are you the broccoli family?" but we're the
Yeah, I don't. Anyways, let's move on. Continue.
Move on.
We're talking James
Wait.
Bond, not Adventures in Odyssey.
I gotta know if I can
She's
hear
not
it.
a real broccoli florette. Okay, she does not
Anyways,
look like one.
well,
Oh, it's not a real thing.
I'll-
Dang it. Yeah, you go.
Yeah, okay. Amazon is planning to develop the James Bond character, the books, everything, the media franchise into its own Marvel-esque universe because that's what everybody wants. Yippee!
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's a new change for the franchise. Obviously, No Time to Die was the end of the Daniel Craig
Yes.
version
that
of
was
the
such a
character.
good movie too.
No, it was the
Oh.
worst James Bond movie of all time.
I
If-
didn't say it was the best. I said it was good.
No, it was horrible. It was disgusting. Anyways,
My child's moving around.
gross. Anyways,
Gross. Not as gross as having a last name be broccoli.
What's wrong with that?
People are always going to be making jokes about that forever. If your last
I'm
name is
sorry.
broccoli.
You're Exhibit A of the guffaw that follows.
I'll be Ileana Carrot. Ileana Cauliflower. You're KT Cabbage.
anyways, so with Amazon
Brian
getting,
is Brian Brussels Sprout.
with Amazon getting the rights now to James Bond fully, you have to wonder if the movies will continue to go to movie theaters or if they'll be direct to streaming, which would be horrible.
Let's see. When was the last time? When was that last James Bond movie? Was that 2022? Get Alexa.
2021? No Time to Die?
Alexa, when was the last James Bond movie released in theaters?
The film No Time to Die was released on October 8, 2021.
2021.
2021. Okay, so you were right.
Alexa, thank you for your contribution.
I'm not quite sure how to help you with that.
Never mind then.
I would say they're gonna release 2 on streaming, and then the third would come out in theaters.
Oh god, that sounds absolutely horrible.
I'm gonna say that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna test the waters. They're gonna do the first 2 coming out on streaming only. But they're paid. They're behind a paywall. You have to pay to see them, and then we're gonna have that third one come out in theaters to drive up some revenue for the theaters and for
Well,
the
then
movies.
here's the big question though, and Amazon is already pandering to the fans out there. Who do you want to see as the next James Bond?
There was one like one of those fake AI trailers going around, or like news things saying Henry Cavill confirmed as new 007.
I saw that too.
And
No.
I was like, no.
He's too old now.
Mm-hmm. They got to get like somebody new.
I was
somebody-
just thinking that. Yeah.
Yeah, they got to
I
get somebody
agree.
out
It's got to
that
be
we
a
haven't seen before.
complete unknown.
Yeah, because
Somebody
whoever they get,
Yeah,
is already tied to something else that you know of, and it's like it just takes you out of the immersion. We need a new guy, young guy, could be like 30. Okay, the guy's 30
From New
years
Zealand.
old. Sure, whatever.
New Zealand?
Sure.
Heck no. Are you kidding
Yes.
me?
No.
James Bond should
He's
be
from Liverpool. From Liverpool.
UK. Not Liverpool.
Liverpool. From what is it? Cogney.
Cogney is a accent.
Dialect.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about the UK. Fungus, if you're in here, do not attack me. He's from the UK. But anyways,
Attacker. Do it now.
don't
Yes,
do it.
please.
Throw your beans and toast at her.
He's from Scotland. Oh, I tried that last week. Wasn't bad.
Yeah, throw some Swiss cheese on it.
It wasn't
Tomatoes
terrible.
on the side.
All right, but before we get into the next news bit, though, we did have some sad news that hit the airwaves today.
Yes.
We did want to bring
Yeah.
up. Unfortunately, absolute shocking, tragic passing of Michelle Trachtenberg today at the age of 39. Apparently, she suffers for some medical issues from a recent surgery and passed away. Just a great child actor who was in a lot of...
You could have seen her in things like Buffy the Vampire Slayer, Ice Princess, 17 Again, Gossip Girl, and many other titles.
Harriet the Spy. Yeah.
Yeah.
Inspector Gadget.
Inspector Gadget. Yep.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Just so young and so
Devastating.
unexpected. Yeah. So that's really sad. And then we had another one, unfortunately.
Yes, and then screenwriter and producer Robert Orci passed away today too. I believe from some other medical issues. He was behind the screenplays for some of the biggest blockbusters of the past 20 years: Transformers, the new rebooted Star Trek films. He had a huge run on TV with Fringe, Hercules, Xena Warrior Princess. So, yeah, just another.
Also young, only 51. That's
His
just
films
so.
weren't the best, and their screenplays were very iffy, but still, he was a huge contributor to film and movies. So, yeah, it's very shocking loss again to the business.
Just crazy day in the Hollywood
what the
world.
heck, man?
Yeah. Speaking of losses and deaths, but Katie and I watched the Gabby Petito documentary recently that's been going viral. That was just crazy. I remember when all of that was going down, when they were, looking for her, and then the manhunt of it all. It was only 3 episodes, docuseries type of thing, but wow, that was just crazy.
It gave me
Just
anxiety
crazy.
watching that first episode. I'm like, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And I think what hit me hard was just the testimony of the family and friends. I'm like,
Mm-hmm.
this is hard to watch. And I watch a lot of murder,
True crime.
crime mysteries and stuff like that. But that one was genuinely difficult to watch. And my husband,
I think it was
Wesley,
because they were such normal people that it was almost like more shocking, because obviously if you have drug lords and crazy battered people and stuff, it's like, well, no duh, something like that's ever gonna happen. But these were just seemingly normal people, and that was just so totally unexpected. So
watching it, I'm already drawn into it. That's kind of my thing. Wesley, he's like, why do you even watch this? And then he came in from working outside, and he was sitting at the table, and he was like, what is going on? Oh, are you kidding me? And then he was jumping into it, and they haven't arrested the parents. He was getting
his
into
parents, the laundry.
Very, very compelling. But on a lighter note, I got to tell you of a documentary that I watched immediately after that, which just crazy, on it, kind of lighter but not really. It was called, oh man, I gotta find the title because I texted some friends of mine and I said, you gotta watch this. Like, what the heck? It is called The Search for the Worst Instagram Con Artist. And it's about an Australian blogger who allegedly has this terminal brain cancer. And she's only been given months to live, but she's prolonged her life because she was eating whole, healthy foods. And she became famous because she looked so beautiful and she had all this energy. And you wouldn't even know she has cancer. And so people are buying her books.
Was it a hoax?
Well, hold on. So people were buying her books. Apple, they developed an app for her blog. And
Wow.
in 2013, Apple awarded her app as the best food and drink app at the time, 2013. And
Dang.
so she's got this cookbook and all of these amazing things and charities that she's donating money to. People with cancer followed her lead and stopped taking modern medicine.
Oh
Yikes.
no!
And
Yeah, no.
yes, and started
Oh my
doing
gosh.
her thing because they're like, oh, she's so beautiful and you can't tell she has cancer. I was so insecure about my cancer that I want to be like her.
Yikes.
So people stopped taking conventional medicine that was actually helping them. And turns out she didn't have cancer.
Oh my gosh.
Yes. But she is
How-
living this delusional life, and the last 10 minutes my jaw hit the floor. There's only 2 episodes of that show. Go watch it. I'm like, you're freaking
Wow.
kidding me. And then Wesley again, he's like, he did further research and he's like, oh my gosh, like in addition to what was there, he's like,
Yeah.
what the poop. So go check it out. That one was wild.
Sounds like it. Goodness gracious.
Yes.
Cheers.
Well, moving on with our news. Speaking of Amazon, we were talking about Amazon. Oh wait, we already talked about that. You already asked that.
What the
I
heck?
don't know who I would want to see as a James Bond. I guess just like what I said before, somebody new. We got to get a new face on the screen. I literally do not think I could picture an actor that we have right now who is famous already as James Bond currently. I don't know who it would be. I cannot picture somebody.
Matt
Tom
Damon.
Matt Damon. He's like
Damon.
65.
Yeah,
Isn't he?
I was about to
Joking.
say, dude is like in his 60s, unless we're having Grandpa James.
Did you guys see the still of him as Odysseus for Chris Nolan's
Yes.
Odyssey?
Yeah.
No.
And that's got every
I heard all of
famous
that's coming
actor
out,
in the
though.
world in that.
Which I have my own feelings about that as well. When I heard that
Oh,
Matt
I-
Damon was going to play Odysseus, I'm like,
oh, yeah.
It's so
But
interesting that
why?
they've waited until now to make such a popular book or story a
It's
movie
not
now.
It's like an epic poem. It's not even.
Yeah, it's like a
it's
a
something
story.
you read
It's a
in
story.
It's a
like
story.
10th grade.
But I'm
10th
surprised
grade.
they haven't done it until now. Like, there's been several Macbeths, there's been several Romeo and Juliets. Like,
there have been
things
adaptations,
like that.
but on
There's
smaller
been
levels.
several Bible
There was one.
made
There was one in the
things, but-
90s that was made on TV with a bunch of famous actors too, but it was a made-for-TV movie sort of deal. Yes.
Well,
Yeah.
there's that. But anyways, all right. So this is crazy. Well, we can consider this moving into the chunk zone right now.
Yes, this is
All
all
right.
chunk.
This is huge, big news. And actually, I got this news
Thank you.
from oh my gosh, his name Dante Bosco and the chick who plays Cora.
Hey, he's turning
can't
into
remember her name.
Grandpa
Varney?
Dante also.
Yes. They were the ones who broke the news to me about this. Not
Oh
that I know
my
them personally,
gosh.
but they said this on TikTok. The two of them have a podcast that are going to be talking about each episode that are going on. So Zuko and Cora are talking
Wait,
together.
are they going to be our competition?
Yes. This is the big news. Avatar 7 Havens officially announced, set after the events of Legend of Korra. Avatar creators Michael DiMartino and Brian Konietzko are planning 2 seasons of 13 episodes apiece, following the adventures of a young earthbender following the water tribe Avatar Korra. Now, what's interesting about this is, from what I heard from Dante Bosco, was that she's actually a twin. She's a twin.
Hold on. First up, another girl Avatar. This is like Star Wars all over again, though. I had to put that out there. Again, another female Avatar. Come on. Seriously? It's just, I don't know. Tell me I'm wrong. Am I wrong?
Well,
Should I just ignore that?
Let's go through the history book of the ones that we mostly know of. I'm sure you can go way back in time. I'm not going to do that.
I know, we've got Kuruk, we've got the one airbender chick, and then we've got Roku, Aang, Korra.
Okay, so we have
Yang Chi. Wasn't her name Yang Chi?
We have Zetsu is the Fire Nation guy that came before Yang Chen. Yang Chen is a woman.
Yeah,
Yoshi,
Yang Chen.
And then Roku and Korra. So then it's kind of balanced.
Kyoshi, and then Kyoshi.
No,
I said that.
Here's the point.
Oh.
Here's the point. It's not about the history of the avatars or all that. It's almost the Kathleen Kennedy thing. It's take a chick and make her gay, because that's what happened with Korra. Isn't that what happened?
Dang.
Yeah.
Isn't that what happened with Korra? So
It is.
already, right off the
2013.
bat, it's a girl avatar, and she's gonna
That
be
doesn't
going.
mean she'll be gay.
They want they.
No,
They
what
were
they're
so-
going to do is they'll...
Michael and Brian were so adamant about making that avatar as gay as
Yes.
possible, and they
That is
did.
true.
And everybody was like,
I don't
"Wait a
think
minute,
they would do it again because they've already done it.
disagree.
That would
I
be-
disagree.
That would be beating a dead horse. We already got the one, and that was it. That was done.
Na-
And if they did it again, it'd be like, but why?
but now,
Why are we even focusing on the romance aspect of this character when it's the freaking Avatar? Can we just focus on that, please?
but already, I have just a bunch of red flags already, even with the small synopsis we have.
Right. Let's listen to the synopsis. So,
Okay.
in the press release, Nickelodeon says 7 Havens will be set in a world shattered by devastating cataclysm. I wonder who started that. Excuse me. A young earthbender discovers that she's the new avatar after Korra, but in this dangerous era, the title marks her as humanity's destroyer, not its savior. Hunted by both humans and spirit enemies, she and her long-lost twin must uncover their mysterious origins and save the 7 Havens before civilization's last strongholds collapse. All right? So that's what we've got.
Is her twin gonna be a dude twin then,
That's what I was thinking.
with no powers?
Then it would be like
Just the balance.
with no bending.
But then if it were twins, then it would be almost like the ones from the second season in Korra.
Yeah. And we know how much we loved them.
Right. That we even
Oh.
remember their names.
Aubrey
Ugh.
Plaza.
yeah,
Yeah.
I know
exactly.
that I know the one as Aubrey Plaza.
Gosh.
And the other one is
So
someone.
the other one is Boy Aubrey Plaza.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see an earthbending avatar. That will be really cool. Just like as a different flair, and it's been such a long time. But a twin and cataclysm, world destroyed.
I don't know.
I get where they're coming from.
I'm
Because
trepidatious.
even when the first Avatar was being created, it was going to be a sci-fi thing, like futuristic sci-fi thing. Momo was supposed to be like this robot.
This
thing.
monkey
Yeah.
robot.
And
Nice.
so, or maybe it was Aang. Aang was a robot, but anyway, it was a sci-fi
They
futuristic
had like,
thing, and
like
they
mechanical arms.
yeah, and so they completely flipped and reversed it and made it like feudal China.
Yeah.
Pretty much. So I can see it this way, and with the progression of time, from the original to Korra, enough technology has been made. So you can kind of think of it as like the way that I'm thinking of it is maybe the 1930s to maybe the
No,
1990s.
no,
That
I
much of
feel
a growth of
that's.
technology.
I feel that, you know, Korra was like the steampunk. You know, they
Punk
already
is
had
right.
cars. They had the radio, all that. So I mean, if it's would it be it'd be like what the 1960s, 70s, 80s.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Mm-hmm. There are our equivalent. So
and
what
then
is it gonna be like? Some
and
80s? They've all got baggy pants and crazy hair
and then
type of
too,
thing.
this is graffiti. Watch graffiti be in there or whatever.
Yeah,
But
and hip hop and
Yeah.
here's the thing that I'm gonna detest if they do this. If there's all the characters from Legend of Korra that are old, like if we get an
Oh
old
yeah.
Mako and
yeah.
they know
Kill
each
them dead.
other, uh, if we get an old Bolin and they find Bolin, like, oh, I used to watch this old movies with my grandpa. It was about this guy named Bolin, who was what was Bolin's movie character's name?
Tuck
Nut.
tuck or
Yeah.
nuck tuck.
Nuktuk.
Nuck
Nuktuk.
tuck.
We were watching some old vids of Nuktuk, bro.
Movers. They were called movers.
Movers. Yeah, and just dumb stuff like that. Like I'm trying to be like, oh god, it's just please don't no.
You only have 26 episodes. Please.
Well, think of it this way too. Like Korra is dead because obviously there's a new
Dang.
avatar. I don't
And-
think the other
and
ones
her
would last
wife,
as long.
Korra's wife,
Asami?
Asami, is like, I remember when I was with the Avatar. Those were the days we kept each other warm at night and stuff.
Stop. Stop, man.
And my father, he was evil.
He
He
blew
was a
up.
fascist.
He really blew up.
He did blow up.
Oh man, I'm just telling you, if they pull that kind of crap, it's just gonna be dumb, dude. Please don't do that.
I'm hoping they don't like hone in on any of that. I hope they really just hone in on the avatar and give us something not exactly, but we had the perfect balance between Zuko and Aang, the good and the evil, of course, going back and forth between their stories. I wish we would get something like that because with Korra, it seemed like it would sometimes get kind of bland when we stayed too much time with Korra because it was like her story is not really going anywhere for a lot of it. It doesn't go anywhere for like 3 episodes and then we're going a little bit somewhere, a little bit further. I don't know how they'll do that, but I'm not the story writer, so hopefully they've got a good plan.
Well, what is concerning to me is that Mike and Brian both worked on Korra. So
Right.
it's like, okay, does it really mean anything anymore that we're getting the original guys? Tell me honestly.
No. We needed the other guys that were on the show as well.
Yes, we need frick, what's his name?
Joaquin?
Yes.
Aaron?
The guy that's name starts with E. Why can't I think of his name?
Aaron has?
He has.
Yeah, E has. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are the
We
guys.
need those other creators on the show because those were also story writers. Brian and Michael. Yeah.
Michael DiMartino.
Yeah. Brian and Michael created the show and they helped like drive it, but they had the other little people to put in input. Good input.
Well, and they
So
wrote the
look,
show. They wrote the episodes.
Yes. Yes.
Already though, they're setting the story up like, look, the world is in danger. It's about to be. There's a horrible danger. Everybody's already
Mhm.
blaming the Avatar. Spirits are involved. So just
Yeah.
like in the second show, The Legend, they also course corrected like where the Avatar came from. Blah 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 blah. It just means that they're gonna like, is it like a Avatar Apocalypse? I felt that the Aang series was already pretty apocalyptic, but are they going to take it to a whole another level with like?
I imagine it like the first X-Men in the 90s. It'll be like that, where there are Sentinels just taking
everything's
over
bombed
everybody.
out. Yeah,
Yeah,
Or zombies.
everything is just
bombed
they've got,
out,
like, settlements.
zombies.
Maybe they've got like settlements, kind of like the Hunger Games, where everything is like very desolate and stuff, except for little sections that are still inhabited by things.
mhm.
And so like you have to be careful because there's like ruffians and thugs in certain
Ruffians?
places.
No.
Ruffians.
Is the
So
White
you have to be like
Lotus
careful and tread carefully.
White Lotus still out and about, or are they
Bump
done?
that, because they were supposed to be protecting Korra, and they were crap. Okay, they were useless.
Or they were
I
trying
want
to.
some cool characters, okay? Cool.
No, but don't do too many though. Don't do too many characters.
Yeah.
Korra had way too many.
No, but like I want them to be cool. I don't want lame characters.
Yeah,
Who was
No
lame?
lame.
in Korra. Do
I'm
you
gonna
guys
be
remember
completely-
Prince Wu?
Oh gosh. Woo down. Woo down.
I don't remember that. What was that guy?
Yeah, because it was season 4 and nobody remembers freaking season 4.
He was going to be the crown prince of the Earth Kingdom, and
After
his
the Earth Queen
aunt
was
yeah,
Oh
when
my gosh.
she totally KO'd.
and he was all about Mako, protect me.
Yeah, he was so weak and whiny and
Oh my
useless. He did one
gosh.
good
Useless
thing, and
character.
suddenly it just
Jeez.
like changed his life.
But like even, and I know I'll probably get my hand slapped for this, my wrist slapped or whatever it is.
Say it.
Bolin was not my favorite character.
He was
at all.
annoying.
I
No,
did not like
no,
Bolin.
wait,
He was
hold
annoying
on.
and immature.
No, Mako
Uh-oh.
and Bolin were okay because they came in the first season. When they started adding the Toph's sister and her whole family, like we're supposed to watch
Yeah.
them like the Brady Bunch, like what the heck? I don't
There's a
care.
family. There's a story about a family.
And then
Yeah,
and then
we
they
had all of them.
and then even friggin'
Tenzin's family too was a whole
Tenzin's
lot.
family too was too
Milo.
much. Too
Yeah,
much,
a lot of
dude.
characters.
Well, and then Bolin and Mako's family, literally an entire household of people.
Yeah,
Too much.
they
And
added
then-
too many characters.
And then they adopt that one airbending kid, and it's like,
Yeah.
dude, I
Kai.
don't even care about this kid, bro. Get the heck out of here.
So then, okay, let's break it down. You have all of Tenzin's family. You have all of Korra's family. You have all of Aang's family. You have all of
Jeez.
Toph's family. You have all of Mako and Bolin's family. We have the Asami family.
Mm-hmm.
Ay, ay, ay. It was a lot. It was a lot.
Oh, not to mention the animals, the little red panda kid and the white
Pabu
dog.
and Oogie and Naga.
And
Wait,
Gooey.
Yeah.
Wasn't there a Gooey?
Oogie.
Wasn't there a Gooey? That was another Appa like. It was a
I
bison
thought it
named.
was Oogie.
Oh,
No,
yeah.
Oogie.
The sky
Oogie was
bison.
Tenzin's.
Don't
but-
you guys remember Oogie?
Yes, Oogie
With
was
the eye?
Tenzin's. What?
With the TV show on Nick Jr. with the eyes, Oogie.
No. But no,
Keep
there
going.
was a Gooey that belonged to follow
Farty
me
kid?
on this one.
Booger kid.
The niece that belonged to the metal bending
not Oogie.
clan. She
oh,
was
you see, what the heck, dude? Get the heck out of
yeah,
here.
So
with
which
that.
one?
She had
The which
her
one?
own bison, and it was named something like Gooey because it was like really sick all the time.
Oh my gosh, dude. Are you kidding me?
No.
Oh,
And then
not
there's gonna-
Oogie. It was Ooby. Ooby. This thing.
Ooby.
What the heck is
Ooby.
Oh, okay.
Do you
Sorry,
remember Ooby?
see
Sorry,
it.
I didn't have that one logged away in my head.
remember
Sorry,
Ooby?
that one
Heck is
escaped
that?
me.
Oh my gosh.
What the freak?
Oh, then too.
That was
'cause-
Ooby.
Because I feel that every season or every version of the Avatar show, there's also these different themes that they add. Like the second one, they added, yeah, what the heck? Get that away from me. in Korra, they decided, you know what, we're gonna throw in every kind of bending there is. We got plasma bending, soul
Lava
bending,
bend, soul bending.
lava bending. What the heck, son of a gun!
Which, in all fairness, lava bending was a thing in the first season of Avatar ever. Was it the first?
Okay, but it's like,
Yeah.
no, enough. No more
Yeah.
wacky bending. Come on, enough. It's
Yeah.
just too
Let's-
much.
bending.
We're gonna use air bending to suffocate people now. Like
I mean, I don't see the problem with that.
that was crazy.
That
They-
was pretty.
Yeah,
nuts.
I agree
Crazy
with
to me.
Brian. They just added so much in Korra, and it was like boom, 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 too much here and there, like exhausting. Oh, you have the Amon family with Tarlock
Oh my
and
gosh.
his kids and
Well, they
the
died,
other ones.
so it's all good. It's all good.
Jeez. Thank goodness for that. Small favors.
I'm already exhausted thinking of all the characters that we saw. And I haven't watched that show in years, and I'm like,
There were 4 villains in season 3.
Oh,
my eyes
man.
twitching.
Look, like, I'm not trying to hate on Avatar. I love Avatar. I love it, and I for the most part,
More content is good content, is what
and
I say.
I
However-
did like Korra for the most part, but I feel that there's I don't know. Explain
So-
what am I feeling here? Tell me.
So then when we look at Avatar, okay, when we look at them side by side, and the characters that we received in Avatar, obviously you have Aang. Aang doesn't have a family. He had Monk Gyatso, but he's X'd out. So he's not even a character
Dang.
that you see. Katara has a family. You have her father, and you've got Gran. Gran we never see again. You just hear about her. We see Hakoda every now and then, and we hear about Kaya. Well, we never see her because she's also X'd out. Toph, her family, she ran away from them. They're gone, okay? They came back in one episode to complain to the earthbending guys. Those guys did not have a family, all right? It was just those 2 earthbending guys. Let's see. And so Sokka's also related to Katara, so their families also share. Zuko's family, you have the oh my gosh, you have Uncle Iroh, you have Azula, okay, and then you have the Fire Lord. That's 3. Mother X'd out, she's gone too.
Dang.
We hear about her, but we don't see her. Do you see what I'm getting to? A lot of the people in those stories are gone. But they still had families, and they still have families as well, but they did it so tastefully that they didn't stack too many people on top of you. And then you have the important characters like Bumi, Roku, Kyoshi, and then Suki coming in. Suki doesn't have a family. We didn't have to hear about
Well,
Suki's
they have
family.
the Kyoshi Warriors, but it's not like, hey, we've got
All those-
Boomju.
We don't
all
have
those-
every single character's name in the
Yeah.
Kyoshi Warriors. We
All
knew
those characters
Kyoshi
are great,
Warriors and
but
Suki.
they're only in one episode per season.
Yeah, you
If
don't have
that.
to. You don't have to.
They have
Follow
their one story,
them for
and
the
then
plot.
they come
Yeah.
back 2 seasons later. So yeah, that's how that works. Like I felt like with the metal bending clan, were like this show just switched over to them. Like this is the new
Yeah.
show.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
They hijacked it.
yeah, and it's like, ugh.
But then even Tenzin's family also took over. Because then
Yes.
freaking Pema was also pregnant. So it was like, we're just adding on to
and
the
we're-
family, aren't
We're
we?
gonna go on a vacation. We're just gonna have our vacation, and then we're gonna
But then
centralize.
Tenzin also had siblings. So then we had Kaya and Boomy. And it was
Oh
like,
my gosh!
oh,
yeah.
and then the general of the Fire Nation, not Zuko.
Wait a
But
minute.
Zuko.
Wait a
Not
minute.
Zuko, but
then,
Zuko.
Then Tenzin's family, all those kids, are gonna be in this new one. They have to be.
Stop!
Great.
We're
Because-
gonna get grown up
fart
Milo.
More freaking
Katie,
fart jokes.
Katie.
Because they're going to be the leaders of the new Air Nation, the Nomads. So there, we're going to be talking about
I've
them.
got an Air Nation they could be lords of.
What was the little girl's name? Not Janora, the other
Nora,
one.
and there's
Jib
Iki.
Jib.
Iggy. Why'd they have such stupid names?
And then the baby boy that was born, his name is Rohan.
That's a reasonable name.
Rohan, my lord, is ready to fall.
Oh my gosh. What are we gonna do? Is this gonna be a good show?
No.
I'm nervous now.
It hasn't even come out. We don't know anything about it, and we're like, oh,
Okay,
no.
but already we know that there's gonna be a lot of spirit creatures. We're probably gonna have a spirit creature buddy. I believe it. We're gonna have a spirit creature buddy that's like,
Oh
hey,
my
Avatar.
gosh.
I'm the one good spirit that believes in you.
Yeah, so I'm gonna follow you like a backpack. Okay, we're just gonna go together on our travels. Backpack, backpack. And then she's got her twin, which we don't know if it's a boy or a girl yet, but there's some backstory there, obviously, because why was she
It's a
long
cyborg.
lost? Why was it long lost? Where was it?
It was.
Anyways.
It was. Ooh. It's like a It's like a Gamora and Nebula thing, where Nebula was taken and turned into a cyborg.
I was thinking like the Arcane TV show with Jinx
Oh,
and the
okay.
other one, the
Yeah.
pink-haired one.
Oh, it'll be something like that.
What
Yeah.
do you think
Maybe.
about the
Where they're
top
like ruffians running.
seven havens? What do you think is up with that, though?
What are the 7 havens? We have the 4 nations, so obviously it has nothing to do with that. I don't know.
I don't know.
Is that like where harmonic convergence happened and there are like
Don't
7
ever
portals or
say-
something?
Talk to me anything about harmonic convergence again.
He doesn't want to hear it.
I don't want to hear it either. It's so
Harmonic
stupid.
convergence. Oh, naughty. Wait a minute, guys. We had more characters. We had Rava and Vatu. Guys, don't forget. We had those things. Rava and Vatu.
Whenever Korra was like, "Oh, I missed you, Vatu. I wanted to be with you. I love you so. Yes, we are combined. We're one again, as we should be."
See, that's the other thing with Avatar. We had spirit creatures like Heibai. They didn't talk.
No, that's not true.
The only spirit ones that talked was Ko. We saw him in 2 episodes. And then we had the owl. We saw him in
No,
1,
and then the monkey.
2 episodes.
The monkey that says "go away."
We never
that
see
was a
it
monkey.
again,
I
Kate.
thought that was a dude.
No, that was a monkey.
It was a monkey.
We never see it again. That's not even a
He
character.
did not
That's
look
what I'm
like a
talking
monkey
about.
at all.
Rava
That's the
and
spirit
Vatu
that
were
speaks.
in the entire season.
No, I'm just saying
with
that's the spirit
personalities.
that speaks.
No, I'm saying that
I thought
that
they were
doesn't count.
kites.
They are kites.
Yeah, they were kites.
You know.
Look, I don't know.
Whoa!
Look, I don't know what's gonna happen, but look, Brian and Michael, you have fans out there. You have people that are love
Brian's
this show.
ripping out his
Please
hair
don't
already.
Mess this up. Don't
He's already
do it.
sweating.
Look, I haven't watched Nickelodeon in 20 years. Okay, I don't know anybody that does anymore. You
No.
know.
They have the Patrick Star TV show. It's so bad. It's so bad. So, bump that will be there for when this TV show comes out. Because sure as heck we will be. Also, when can we be expecting the Avatar live action season 2? Is
Maybe
that
this
like
summer,
not in the near
maybe?
future at all, or what?
I don't know,
Oh.
man.
Let's see, Avatar. Oh, Avatar.
I'm trying to think of some other characters that we had in Legend of Korra that I have not talked about yet.
Oh, it's in production. Good grief. This
Okay.
is not going to come out for like another 2 years. These people are going to turn into like full on adults with 401ks before season 2 comes out.
I guarantee it. It'll come out winter 2026. It has to.
Okay.
The kids will be
What year are we-
too
okay.
old. They will be looking
That's what I'm
completely different.
saying.
It'll come
They're
out.
gonna have to use that anti-aging.
Oh my gosh! Please
Stuff.
don't. That
I'm telling you.
It'll come out February, March 2026. Quote me on that.
Man, we had such good characters in Avatar. Like Jet, who was not even supposed to be a main character, became one and died awesomely. Like just that whole thing with him and Sokka or Azuko, I mean. Wow. It's good writing, dang it. It's good writing. Korra had such bad writing. Why?
Were you expecting someone else?
Why? Even like Smeller Bee and the Duke and Pipsqueak and Longshot.
Zhong.
Do you think?
Princess Pretty.
Do you think we're being too hard on Korra the whole
No.
show?
No, because I enjoyed it when I watched it. However, it is heavily flawed.
Yes.
And I think that's okay to say. It was enjoyable. You watch it, you're like, this is fun.
And you
This
can
is
like
cool.
something that's bad.
Yeah.
You can
but
like
it's like,
something that's bad.
oh my gosh, who is that again? Why do we care about them? Oh my gosh, there's Milo farting again.
I feel that like it's been maybe a few years since I've seen Korra, but I could watch season 1 easily and just fall right
Yes.
back into that. Season 2,
I think we've talked about it.
very difficult. Season 3 is long, and then season 4
know
is an
what?
absolute train wreck.
We have not done this, but we did this with all of the Avatar seasons. We should rank the Korra episodes.
No, we
Oh,
We have
shouldn't
not
man.
ranked
because
them.
name one
I don't know if I
Episode
can name
accurately.
an actual episode.
Just one from 4 seasons.
I
Tell
f-
me one
I
title
feel that
from one episode.
Aang, the Aang series, I can tell you pretty much every episode's title.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, but
I can't.
I don't think I could tell
I'm
you
held
the
at
title.
gunpoint or something. They're like, name an episode of Korra. Name it now. And I'm like, Oogie.
I'm trying to think of the one with where the Avatar is created, and I can't think of the title of that episode. It was a 2-parter.
I mean, the very first episode, I can't think of it.
One. Avatar 1.
Juan?
That
One.
was another character. Oh
No, we
my
already said that.
gosh.
We already said that.
Oh.
Like you say
Muppet.
Juan like Juan?
I am
Avatar
Avatar
one.
Juan.
Avatar 1. Obviously, we have a lot more to talk about when it comes to Avatar, and this will be a conversation that we could go on forever about. But we're gonna go ahead and leave it there. When we get more updates, we will obviously let you guys know. Why did they? Never mind. I'm so upset.
Avatar
We've got
1.
Brian somewhere on the screen.
Avatar 1.
Avatar 1.
I'm stupid.
Uh-oh. Oh!
Oh no!
Mickey Maracas! Oh my gosh. We've got KT somewhere on the screen.
You know what? It doesn't even matter.
No habla
Wait,
inglés.
So, oh my god.
The whole show is dubbed.
Just
Or has to
somebody
be
added the name up
subtitled.
at the top. Oh my gosh, coming to view. Avatar.
Avatar 1.
Avatar.
Yeah,
Juan.
the whole show has to be subtitled because it's not in English. It's in Spanish. All right, and I'm Ileana, your host, signing off on yet another episode of Bump That. Thank you guys so much for listening, and we will see you in next week's episode. Adios.
Title of the episode.